Ross, 4-0 victory today against Stratford Town. You've got to be really pleased with that, right?
Yeah, it was a really good performance. I know the manager really well. I know how he sets his team up, and it was going to be a difficult afternoon, but I think the heat played a factor in both teams. We played some really good football at times. We scored 4 good goals. So overall, a good team performance.
Talk about the heat there as a player. How does it affect you, and how do you think the lads cope with it?
It does physically. I think the boys cope with it really well. We tried to keep the ball, which helps in the heat. But the main thing is that we had a bit of purpose in our play. As I said, we scored 4 really good goals, kept a clean sheet. To a man, we were brilliant. We've got some young boys on the pitch as well towards the end, which is good for their experience. And pre-season is coming along nicely now.
As you talk about pre-season coming along, we've gradually given players more and more minutes again today with a few substitute breaks, if you like. How are you happy? Are you happy with the progress of the players so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's important that we progress each game and get a few more minutes each time. We'd like to probably get to that 90 stage today, but with the heat, it is a physical challenge. So I'm happy with the boys of what they've completed, time-wise, distance-wise, and effort. It is important that we keep getting fit, and today was a real good test for us, with and without the ball. And that's a credit to Gavin, the manager, who I know really well. He's got a good team here and a good setup, so hopefully they can do well as well.
Although the scoreline is 4-0, it was like you say, it was a really difficult game for us. You know, especially for the young lads. Again, like you say, coming on. Once again, you know, the likes of Gerald Muchiteri, Luke Stoko, you know, all the young lads, I suppose. Latrell, yeah, of course, yeah, all of those. How pleasing is it for you that they're coming into the team and really kind of not just they're making up the numbers, they're proving their worth?
Yeah, I mean, I know these boys over the last season, working with them in the academy, and they're not here for a token gesture. They're not here to prove a point. They're here because they're good players. The timing of their development is important. You know, drip feeding them in, giving them a taste, dropping them out, giving them a taste, dropping them out. It will build their character, but when they're ready to step up, they know what we're about. Again, today, really good performance, you know, from the front to the back. And all the young boys involved as well was first class, so nothing but compliments.
So first win under our belt in pre-season now. We've played 2 League One clubs, a Step 3 non-league side. Now 2 teams at our level that are very good, especially Brackley and Gloucester, the teams of that ilk. What are you expecting from Brackley, first of all, and what can we expect to see on the Saturday?
Very tough game. It's going to be extremely difficult. Hopefully the weather isn't as hot. But if it is, we've got to get on with it because it's the same for both teams. I think the quality is going to be high. I think the doggedness is going to be there. I think the energy and appetite from our boys will certainly be there. Hopefully we can put on a good performance. We're working on things weekly, so it's encouraging that we saw some of that today, and hopefully we can keep doing it for the next 2 games.
Finally, last one for you. Canis Carroll came off with what looked to be like a bit of a facial injury of some sort. Can you just talk a bit more about that, and is he okay?
Yeah, he just took a whack in the nose. He's gone, put his head down low, and I think someone's arms just caught him. There's nothing behind it. It was just an honest sort of mistake from the striker. Bit of a bloody nose, but there's no point risking it right now. It's important that we got him off. We got it. The nosebleed stopped, which is good. But we had Andre Bromfield to come straight on and do his part as well. So good for Andre to get on earlier. But Canis is fine.
Great. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.